fact to, just standardize a brand that is likely to handle any misapplication, especially amongst a very largely illiterate end user. So that is where the problem is.
Okay, so let's bring the analogy back to maybe antibiotic again. I'm really sorry I'm doing this, but
no
if we then say that, is that a case of saying, sir, is that a case of saying that it would be better to not bother to produce any more 250 milligrams of antibiotic, just make it 500. That way there's no mistake in misapplication, so that you don't end up killing yourself by using too lesser dose.
Well, if you want to make that conclusion,
I'm asking you. A number of people, sir. A number of people have described you as Mr. Cement because you are an expert in this industry. I think
I've already given you enough information on what the end user or a regulator should take. You don't now want to put me in a position where you say I should make judgment, because I'm an interested party in this matter.
Okay, Engineer Makojo, for the benefit of the largely illiterate end user,
right,
as you describe them, who may be watching this program, what would you advise between the 30? What application should they put 32.5 to, and what should they put 42.5 to?
I wouldn't go into that detail. What I would rather say about illiterate user is that we need to put some special effort into educating the cement consumer market. In fact, that came out very clearly through at that House of Rep sitting. And if you go and read the report, this is one of the outcomes of that all of us, all the stakeholders now, the manufacturers, the engineering associations, the block makers, we've actually enhancing this process of improving I think that's where the major effort should go into.
Well, I went through that report that you're referring to, and I noticed that there was recommendation that there should be training institute for those who are artisans and workmen, so that they have a better understanding of the kind of mix and things of that nature that they should indulge in.
That's right.
But there is also a school of thought, which you said there is a division in the industry now, those who are manufacturing 32.5 and those who are manufacturing 42.5, thinking they want to be pushed out of the market by this issue of standardization. Do you think their fears are founded in terms of them thinking that the likes of Dangote Cement that is doing 42.5 is trying to push them out of the market? Will that fears be founded? Is there any merit in that kind of fear and concern?
From which angle you are looking at it. And I think it will not be fair for you actually to be asking me this question, because as I'm sitting down here, I wear two hats. Okay. I'm chairman of cement manufacturers. I'm also honorary advisor to Dangote. So,
but from that perspective, you probably know whether there is any reason for anybody to have that concern or not.
That's what I'm saying. Which hat do you want me to wear to answer that? The positions
wear
are
both.
Clearly. No, it's very clear. The position, and I think I've also given you enough information on, the technical information on the products. And I think for the benefits of your listening public, an opportunity like this, I say I should use it to do that. But if you want to now draw me into the debate, it will have to be another session where you have to have both sides together to draw that. But with me here, for you to get me to make a position on that, I don't think it will be complete. It will just be what is going on now, the matter being thrown from one side to the other.
Okay.
But I thought the opportunity of this is for me to use this medium to give, the facts specifically about that House of Rep report and on what I was quoted on to set the record straight.
We need to start wrapping up now, but quickly, before we go, is it true that Nigeria has attained self-sufficiency in cement production?
Yes, in fact, this is really something we've been celebrating in the sector It's unfortunate this recent debate has taken the shine of our success in moving Nigeria from a position of possibly one of the biggest importers of cement to today. Not only are we self-sufficient, we're actually exporting. And that was achieved mainly because of a government policy in 2002 that encouraged importers to go into manufacturing. And when that was done in 2002, there are about 40 importers importing cement. And government said, if you want to keep importing, you must also start building. And out of those 40 importers, only 2, believe it or not, went on to build cement plants, Dangote and Lafarge. They are the only ones who have built. The point I'm making is, there are many other Nigerian importers who could have been building plants like Dangote, but they checked out because manufacturing it takes too long for them to make money. But today, the man who stayed is some people who accuse him of monopoly. But there were many others at the beginning.
So at the moment, how many companies are manufacturing cement? Is it still the 2 of them?
They are the main ones, yes. Lafarge, Dangote, CCNN in Sokoto, and Unicem in Calabar. But the 2 big players, Dangote accounts for about 65% of the production now. And there's an analogy there. If you notice, we are talking about refineries now. You know, if you hear in the news now, many people say they are building refineries. Dangote is there. I look out in about 3 years' time, 5 years' time down the line. If these other guys drop out and Dangote sustains his effort and completes his refinery, in another 5 years, somebody will be accusing him of monopoly. So some of these things should be taken in context. Definitely, we need to get people, we need more people like him who will go into the wealth creation sector and, you know, create value from the rich endowment Nigeria has in so many areas where we could be sufficient and net exporters rather than, you know, hemorrhaging our economy by exporting our foreign exchange to bring in manufactured goods.
Okay, out of curiosity, how many members do you have in Cement Manufacturers Association of Nigeria?
The main members are Dangote Cement, Lafarge. Lafarge has, you know, 2 legs. It has WAPCO and Ashaka Cement. Then Cement Company of Northern Nigeria, which mainly in the Bua Group. And then we have the Unicem in Calabar, Holcim.
Okay.
But now they are merging together with Lafarge.
Okay.
Thank you very much. We have been chatting with Engineer Joseph Makoju, who is the Chairman, Cement Manufacturers Association of Nigeria. Thank you very much for coming.
Madam, it's been a pleasure.
Sunrise will be right back after this with yet another interesting conversation. Please make sure you're there.